A very warm welcome to the show. My name is James. This is the James Neil Cooper Show. It's Monday, the 29th of November 2021. The time in the UK is 11:45 a.m. It's 7:45 Hong Kong, and in Thailand it's 6:45 p.m. on the 29th. I'm really sorry, but I'm so bad at doing the American times. Can we just do it in GMT? I can work that one out a little bit better. Now, this video was only going to be basically like an update of what is happening, but there was one comment that made me think a little bit more and would like to find out more information about this, not just about the Three Gorges, but other things as well. So let's go into this first of all, and we're going to have a look at the levels. Kutan is up again at 173.52. The Three Gorges is down again at 173.17. There's no inflow there, but is an outflow of 1,900. The weather does look like this for you. There is a little bit of drizzle by the Three Gorges Dam over the next coming days of 1.1 or 1 millimeter, which is tiny. Yeah. And all this sort of disperses into the South China Sea, the Yellow Sea, and eventually into the Pacific Ocean. And then it's sort of like dry. I haven't done the snow for today, but I will do the snow once in a blue moon. But I will talk about an earthquake that did happen on the 21/11/17 on the 17th, so about 10 days ago. This was in Dazong in China. It was a magnitude 5, and you can see on the map, actually pretty close to Chongqing. And you can see Wuhan, you can see Kunming, you can see Chengdu. If you see the sign of Hubei, that is sort of pretty close to where the Three Gorges Dam is. So did it affect it? I don't know. The depth was 10 kilometers. But that was the earthquake, most recent earthquake in China. There always seems to be earthquakes in places like Tibet and Xinjiang, but these are really small ones and nothing really to report about. Now, the topic related to d.u.m.b, D-U-M-B, Deep Underground Military Bases, was by Joel Page. I think you'll probably found that they already have tunnels at the dam and the Silk Road and Beijing, they so-called DUMBs, and then it says Deep Underground Military Bases. And I looked into this a little bit further, and it was all because I did a video yesterday related to the tunnel, related to the water problems in the north of China and how they're going to deviate the water, hopefully in the correct way there. But look at this here. These are some underground bases around the world. Now, I'm not too sure where they all are, but you have a mountain complex, an Air Force base, a underground missile bases, a mountain complex, and another air base. If you go to the next picture, you can actually see where some of these are in the world. So, and China definitely does have some. China definitely does have some. So what do these underground bases look like? Well, I can show you some pictures here. This is, I'm not too sure where. I don't think it is China. The jets look incredibly old, to be honest with you, but they are just being hidden underground. The next picture actually looks like a James Bond set that we've possibly seen in a movie before. But this would be obviously for some like submarines, so they could shelter if there is any kind of situation that happens. And the other one is actually in China. You can see the Chinese military uniform, but I don't know which base it is. I repeat, I don't know which base it is, but they all have them in case of a situation. Taiwan does have some of them, but not many. If there is any situation, they are asking people to go into the undergrounds or car parks, basically underground car parks for their own protection. So are there any dumb things by the Three Gorges? I could possibly say yes, because it is sort of like a vulnerable source. If you wanted to take out China, you take out the Three Gorges Dam, period. I don't think anyone would do it because the cost of life would be over 400 million. That would be the biggest catastrophe in the world. It's food for thought. So yes, China does have them. Is it by the Three Gorges Dam? I could possibly say not directly underneath, but close by, because it is a very vulnerable target. Even though they said if a missile hits the Three Gorges, it wouldn't do anything. But sort of don't really believe that. I think it's just propaganda stuff. Whew, I'm doing this non-stop without a break at all. This is pretty amazing. And coming up later in this show, no, not this show, on my channel, something called Communist China, Chinese People Daily Illegal Living. And it's related to something called 996, which means you work 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, 996. And this is mainly for the private companies who get away with this. And this is actually illegal compared to state-owned companies where they would work from 8:30 to 4:30 with a 2-hour lunch break, yeah, and a job for life. So do subscribe, do hit the notification button, and that should be released a little bit later today. Not too sure when, haven't made the video yet. And a comment from John Samuels, and where or whatever happened to Emporia PA, who always used to say James, or just put a heart there, or a circle, or a happy face. All gone. Now, good news about the cups. The cups are what? We have sold 2 of them. 2. So congratulations. I don't know who to, but if it is you, it'd be great if you could send me an email of you and the cup. Waving it like this. I don't have a cup yet. They are going to be, 1 or 2 of them are going to be shipped to me. Maybe, hopefully I can get them in possibly 10 days, maybe 2 weeks, because from America, made in America, all the way to here. No, they're not made in China. I hope they're not made in China anyhow. And they only cost $15 each. And I will only do the advertising at the end of the video. I'm not going to do it before because it feels like a little bit of groveling. And if you have got to the end of the video, congratulations indeed. Well done. Bonus points for you. I will be back with another show in the near future, maybe tomorrow, which is Tuesday. Do have a happy day. Some people, now it's sort of like the Christmas season, and it's only like 4 weeks away until that great happy day, and time for the Christmas shopping eventually, unless you've already done it on the Black Friday last week. Some people, yep, you do have to go to work, but it's just like another 2 weeks of work, and then it gets less and less and less and less. So it's sort of like a great time there. I think I talked long enough, non-stop, for about 8 minutes. And I should really talk for 10 minutes because then I get the mid-roll advertising. I do believe. I'm not too sure of that. So maybe I'll just put some bits and pieces in just to make it a little bit longer, till 10 minutes. These are the tricks of the YouTube channel. And that's something else that I will be doing, is that I'm so close to 30,000 subscribers, and I may be doing some videos of how, or my journey to get to that number. What has happened, and why did I get this, and how did I get monetized, etc. My YouTube journey I will be doing when I have a bit more free time. I think I I think I waffled on long enough, and I will wish you a happy day wherever you are. Bye bye for now. Thank you, and thank you.